Hey everyone, my perspective is my perspective. I dedicate this song to everyone, especially my one and only wife. I think I have been in love with a few queens. I did what I've done and I've said a lot of things. I don't try to hurt no feelings because I am not mean. I'm a transgender man and I know that I'm a king. My wife is my queen, but I'm not legally married. I'm in love with one queen and to me it is scary. I'm a psychotic nigga, I'm a real psychopath. I like to feel good, but I usually feel bad. I've claimed a few wives, but that's all in my past. I think I'm a nice guy except when I get really mad. My wife is my queen. My queen is my wife. We don't need to have a wedding because she is my bride. Her name is Randy. She is Mrs. Randy White. She don't got my last name, but she still is my wife. She knows that I'm insane, but she still is my wife. I ain't playing no game. She is my only wife. I still like other queens, but I'm in love with my wife. I'm alive for my wife. I will die for my wife. I exist for my wife because my wife is my wife. I am not a perfect guy, but I have the perfect wife. I'm a crazy ass nigga and I'm crazy about my wife. I like my wife. I love my wife. I'm afraid of my wife. I'm insane about my wife. I like my wife. I love my wife. I'm afraid of my wife. I'm insane about my wife. I'm not a perfect guy, but I love my wife. I'm not a perfect guy, but I love my wife. My wife is 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 my wife. I'm not a perfect guy, but I love my wife. I'm not a perfect guy, but I love my wife. My wife is 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 my wife. Niggas. Hey everyone, my perspective is my perspective.